Now to new developments in the battle against ISIS. Heavy fighting is underway right now as American-backed troops attack the terror group's last remaining stronghold in Syria. ISIS now holding on to less than a square mile of territory. Our foreign correspondent James Longman is on the ground in eastern Syria for us. James, good morning to you.
Good morning, Paula. We're watching smoke rising over Baghouz this morning after a night of intense bombardment. We can still hear intermittent gunfire. And during this lull in the fight, we can see ISIS fighters on their bikes and putting up flags. This morning, we even heard their battle cries. This fight is not over yet.
US jets and coalition artillery lit up the sky over Baghouz until the small hours. The final push against ISIS is underway.
This is as close as anyone gets to the front line in Baghouz. We can't have too much light to avoid being targeted ourselves, but you can see artillery fire coming from all sides on that tiny town. This is hoped finally the end of the so-called Islamic State in Syria.
Huge balls of fire rising into the sky and the crash of mortars honing in from all sides. It's thought at least 1,500 jihadis remain inside the last square mile of the so-called Islamic State. Coalition forces report dozens of ISIS fighters dead, despite at least 4 attempted suicide attacks. US-backed troops are pushing forward into the town, but it's unclear what they'll find. Booby-trapped buildings, the hallmark of the ISIS retreat, and a network of tunnels perhaps stretching for miles. No one knows who or what may be down there.
Like I said, during this lull, we can see ISIS fighters freely walking around, and it seems that they're able to go down into the tunnels during the bombardments and then come back up again. And I think the tunnels are going to be a real obstacle for this coalition going forward. And even when this town is cleared, beating their ideology will be far harder to erase. Paula?
All right, James Longman reporting from Syria. James, thank you.